There's a kind of tired that sleep doesn't fix. You know the feeling. Your body can rest, you can take a weekend away, you can turn off your phone for a few hours, and yet something inside still feels drained. It's this kind of exhaustion that sits in your chest like a quiet weight. You keep moving because that's what high achievers do. You keep showing up because people count on you. On paper, you're doing well, but the inside of your life tells a very different story. Something feels off, something feels disconnected, something feels tired in a way rest hasn't touched yet. I know that tired. I know the nights when you lie awake because your mind doesn't know how to turn off. I know the mornings when you wake up with this pit in your stomach because you already feel behind before the day even starts. I know the pressure that whispers that you can't slow down. Not now, not yet, maybe later when things settle, maybe after this season, maybe once you prove yourself again. But later never comes. See, somewhere along the way, a lie got planted. And it usually starts small. You hear it in a compliment. You hear it in a result. You hear it in a moment when your performance earns approval. And it starts to sound like the truth. Your worth is tied to your work. You've got to prove yourself. If you're not producing, you're falling behind. High achievers rarely say those words out loud, but they live as if those words are oxygen. That lie works its way into your identity. It shapes how you make decisions. It shapes how you show up in your relationships. It even shapes how you think about God. You start believing that peace is something you earn, that rest is something you deserve only after you've performed enough, that the only way to feel secure is to stay productive. And suddenly, every moment of stillness feels unsafe. Every quiet moment feels like a threat. Because if you're not moving, you're not winning. That's the lie talking. And it's super, super loud. The cost isn't just fatigue. It's spiritual exhaustion. It's the kind that shows up as pressure right here in your chest. The kind that steals your ability to enjoy anything in the moment. The kind that makes you short with the people you love, the kind that fills your life with noise even when the room is quiet. It becomes harder to hear your own soul, harder to sense God's presence, harder to feel grounded in anything real. When your worth is tied to constant doing, you can't rest because your value always feels like it's on the line. Here's the truth underneath all that weight. God never asked you to carry what you're carrying. The pressure to keep proving yourself didn't come from Him. The fear of falling behind didn't come from Him. Rest isn't something you earn once you've done enough. Rest is something you receive because you're loved. Identity comes before achievement. Always. Achievement is good. God wired you to build and create and solve problems, but He didn't tie your identity to the outcome. That part came from the lie and not the truth. The deeper truth is that pressure isn't purpose. Pressure feels like purpose because it keeps you moving, but it doesn't keep you aligned. It just keeps you distracted. It keeps you disconnected from the voice that actually matters. And the more exhausted you get, the more you start listening to the lie again. Work harder, push more, earn the rest you want. Yet for some reason, that rest never arrives. Here's what a lot of high achievers miss. The exhaustion you feel isn't failure. It's formation. God uses tiredness to expose misalignment. The moments when you feel empty are often the moments when He's trying to get your attention. And it's not to punish you, it's not to shame you, but just to bring you back to the truth of who you are, to restore the connection that pressure has been drowning out. He lets you feel the weight of what you've been doing on your own so you can finally stop doing it alone. He invites you back to identity, back to trust, back to presence. He starts reshaping the kind of person who can work from rest instead of working for it. And when you see your exhaustion this way, everything shifts. It's not a character flaw. It's not laziness. It's not a lack of discipline. It's an invitation to remember where your strength comes from, an invitation to loosen your grip on your outcomes, an invitation to breathe again. When you see it through that lens, you realize you're not behind. You're being invited back to alignment, back to truth, back to presence. So here's one simple step to interrupt the lie. At some point today, find a quiet moment. Sit still long enough to feel whatever's sitting in your chest. And instead of trying to push through it, ask one question. What am I carrying that God didn't ask me to carry? Sit with it. Let the answer come up slowly. Don't rush it. Don't judge it. Just notice it. And when you see it, release it. Not with emotion you have to manufacture, not with some dramatic moment, just a quiet decision of the heart. God, I'm giving this back to you. I don't need to carry this alone. When identity leads activity, peace follows. When presence becomes the starting point instead of the reward, pressure loses its power. You were created to work from rest, not for it. And the moment you return to that truth, even for a breath, something inside starts to come alive again. Let it. Let the quiet rebuild you. Let presence set your pace. If you want more conversations like this, I'd love for you to follow along. I'm building this space for people who are wrestling with the same things you are, and I think the next few videos will meet you right where you are.